Yes, that's right, I'm not dead, despite what those commenters keep saying on my videos. So I was checking Steam, and apparently the new Call of Cthulhu game has dropped. I'm hoping this might be a bit like Darkwater Island, which is one of the first games I played on this channel, even though I don't really upload much anymore. I thought it might be fun to go through this. It is storming outside for me, so the aesthetic is set, and it's almost Halloween, so it should be fun. Alright, so this is my first playthrough. I don't know anything about it, and I've tried to keep myself free from spoilers. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case, able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. So right away we're actually starting very similarly to Dark Corners of the Earth, where we were also a detective. Enter madness. If I'm mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. Ooh, that is fishy. Shark Week. Oh, game saved. Good job, guys. Alright. So I guess we're starting with the crazy nightmare, then we'll probably wake up in the office. So let's try and go through this. It looks a little bit like we're in the what is that place? The Reef. Devil's Reef, you know me? You know Devil's Reef from Innsmouth? A lot of these games usually... Let me just turn this down for a second. Yeah, a lot of these games take liberally from The Shadow over Innsmouth and what was the other one? The one with the Great... Yes, At the Mountains of Madness. Okay, toggle control. So we're doing now a tutorial. And I think we're in a fishy place, obviously, because there's so many sharks being cut up. So it makes sense that we would be in Devil's Reef, or at the bottom of Devil's Reef, where all the other ones are. Let's see, can we touch that? No. Well, that's the other side anyway. We can run, which is good, we'd be needing that. Oh, looks like we have... We must light up some items. Oh, what's the counter? Okay. Can we take this lantern? Cool. I'm not sure if this is the logo for the Marsh family. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. How do I turn this light off? I kind of don't want to always be glowing green, you know what I mean? I thought there was someone talking, but I guess it was just my mind going crazy. There seems to be an orca whale down here. Ooh, is that Dagon? I was going to say that orca whales are actually dolphins. Just a little tip for you. Don't have to be scared of them, even though they're called killer whales. They are, of course, never harmed a human in the wild.
You have been chosen.
Okay. Is Dagon going to come after me? How do I... Oh.
Behold, has already been written.
Why does that guy have no face?
Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
There we go, waked up in the office, called it. Oh, goody, old-timey music. My favourite. I don't hate whiskey, actually. I love my whiskey, which is a bit of a problem. Which has something to do with there being no videos being uploaded recently. Or like in months. How do
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Oops. The controls are a little bit
Good old
strange.
story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
A bar owner who hired me. Oh, I see. Yeah, the controls are a little bit strange. I guess it's optimized more for consoles. Of course, I'm playing on PC. PC Master Race, just like the fish people of Innsmouth, who are also the Master Race.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
It's rough. It's rough.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Ooh, take a whiskey? Have a drink, don't drink. Of course. How could this hurt? This will affect your destiny, okay. That is true, actually. Drinking will affect your destiny, so don't do it, kids. Leave it for me.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I am no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know what. I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I hear the voices in my dreams. But they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? What indeed? Oh, cool. Looks like we have some skill trees. Occultism. Darkwater. Don't have any information yet. Don't have any information on my clothes. Investigation. Lost Battalion. Oh, the war. I remember the war, boys. You're going to need a stiff whiskey, and I'll tell you all about it. Case closed. Alright. Have a drink. I wonder if I can just get loaded right now. Glug, 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 glug. God, I could use a whiskey. Oh.
I wonder why I still take these things.
That'll be useful for when I need to get drunk and take sleeping pills. Don't do that
I
either,
have
kids.
business here to attend to.
Okay.
I have business here to attend
What?
to.
Oh, okay.
Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I have business here to attend to.
What, more drinking? Or do I need to make a phone call? For the first time ever, I'm going to select don't drink, so I can try and figure out what I need to be doing here, actually. US is voted dry. Do I just keep having a drink? Oh, swirly, swirly, glug, 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 glug. There we go. That'll make the job a bit easier. Ooh, ooh.
I used to be an avid reader.
Where's more whiskey? Can I take that bottle of whiskey? They won't let me. I wanted that
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
I wanted to drink more for you lads, but... Oh. Game saved. That means something bad's gonna happen. Like a phone call.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve a skill or score. Eloquence? That doesn't really sound like me. Spot hidden. Ooh. That might be good. Investigation. How much points do I have to spend? Oh, 8. I have 8 points left. Alright. Occultism. Let's increase our investigation. Psychology. Let's increase our occultism. I'm not really a strong character, I'm more of a thinking man. Alright, let's put up the eloquence, because that might be useful for dialogue trees. There we go. 1 character point, and I guess 50%. There we go. Validate, okay. I'm kind of interested to see what happens if you increase the occult skill. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
Oh, you know what? Are those? Is that just the beginning of the thing?
May I raise a sensitive question?
Yes,
What's
you may.
wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Oh, you came to the right place.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
What's this symbol on the man? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Can I look at the painting close up? And now I was wondering if I gain levels, do I get more... yeah, I should be able to get more points. Like, I thought maybe this would just be like a skill tree that I assign at the beginning of the game. But I think, yeah, I should get more as I get level up, obviously. We have Edward. Oh yeah, we've already seen that. Nightmares. Mental trauma. Clues. Okay, here's the painting. Can we zoom in? Interesting. Doesn't look like... It isn't the Elder Sign, so we know that. But what's interesting is that in the original Call of Cthulhu book, Cthulhu's dreams do drive artists mad across the world, and they start painting things about him, which is a good sign, because most Call of Cthulhu games are actually The Shadow over Innsmouth or a different story, which is good. I mean, I like those stories, but I would actually like to see Cthulhu in a game, see their representation. Submenus.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Interesting. Not much information to go on here, lads.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay. I thought I already clicked on
The
find out.
sender's
Warehouse.
label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay. I don't know why it stays highlighted, but I guess that's the most important information.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Even
Quiet down.
pay money?
I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the north. I used to be an avid reader.
Nope. Interesting. So I guess I got some medical experience from that. So this is our missing woman. And she has a locket. Could that be a locket of the deep ones? What clues do we have? Not much. Let's see. Atlantic.
I should get rid of all this stuff. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences,
Where's my book?
linguistics, archaeology.
On Darkwater.
I used to be an avid reader.
Shouldn't that be where my books are? I want that secondary objective, but it doesn't really show me how to get it.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Oh, there you are.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set off the docks of an island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation.
We're almost there.
Oh, this seems like a safe town. Friendly, inviting with green lights. Just the way I like it.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Ooh, that's
You
a
know
big
what?
old fish.
Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Interesting. Is that an orca they've killed? Talk to Bradley.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If you force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Don't treat me like another one of these locals. You're completely overwhelmed, and you could do with reinforcements.
What are you thinking? That you can call the National Guard to an island like Darkwater? For a stranded fish? Gosh darn, Mr. Not like another one of these locals. Go give your valuable advice somewhere else, huh? Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
I've got
can't
more dialogue
understand.
trees I
You're
wanna
not
talk to.
sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
So it looks like it's been bitten by something.
What are you shysters? You're crazy.
Cops. They can't understand.
Just trying to see if these guys have the Innsmouth look about them. Oh, walking in the wrong corner of town.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat it.
Bait it.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Okay, I guess we've only got the option of going to the bar and talking to Fitzroy. Let's see if there's any specials on today.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Should be some friendly fellas in here. Hello lads, I'm looking for some seamen.